Red flag number 3. Which one is it? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, karibu tena sana. My name is Cynthia Youre. I talk about beauty, fashion, and life. I want to say thank you for all the love in my previous video. I am so honored that you guys thought it was a good video. There's a lot of love and sweat that was put into it. So thank you for that. Seeing as this is the month of love, Feb, I was inspired to do a short video that I have dubbed red flags to watch out for in your relationship. If you've seen any of these things, it's prudent first to talk about it with your partner. If not, you could actually even think of walking away. I don't know, you're the one who's going to be the best judge for your relationship. But anyway, let's get this show on the road. You seem to fight for attention from your spouse. Does that sound familiar? And even worse, you find that, especially, let me speak from my point of view. You find that, for instance, if I'm dating somebody and he has probably sisters, not even sisters, like other female friends, there's sometimes you feel the need to fight for attention when they are around. Quote unquote, it's like you're in a competition with them. It's like you have to constantly show the person, hey, I'm here, see me. Hey, I'm better than whoever you're hanging out with. Have you ever been in such a situation? If you have, that's a very big red flag. When you're with a person, you don't need to fight for attention. He should be able, or she should be able, to give you all the attention that you need. So check on that. So, are you in a relationship where you feel alone? Yes, you're with somebody, but for some reason you always feel alone, especially if probably you're looking for them to defend you about something and they never come through. So you just feel alone. I have been in such a situation where I just felt so alone, and it was such a big red flag, because in the end that relationship didn't work out. Not because of that, but that and many other reasons. So another red flag to look out for is, are you feeling alone in your relationship? Is it something you can talk to your partner about? Can it be resolved? If not, you need to check on that. A relationship should be a partnership between two people. You should never ever feel alone, ever. You're not being heard. You can't air out your opinions. You can't, suggest something because your partner is constantly talking down on you if you say something. Or especially if you're dating an older person. Older people have this habit. They always say, I have experience, so I know better than you. Or you're dating somebody with a big ego. They never want to listen to anything except you. It could even be something as small as suggesting somewhere to go and eat. No babe, tusiende uko, twende mahali pengine. You need to be very careful. A relationship, you should be open enough to share your opinions, and both of you analyze and decide, what, this is a good opinion, this is not a good suggestion, let's pick this, let's drop that. But if you're constantly feeling the fear to express yourself, to share your views, that is a big red flag. Again, like I said, it doesn't mean you need to end your relationship. No, it means you need to resolve something. It could be something that probably your partner is not even aware about. If they're aware about it and they're not willing to change, I say proceed with caution. You and your partner fight a lot. Fighting is normal in a relationship, and the way you resolve it also really matters. But have you ever heard of a relationship where people just fight? They just keep fighting. Today it's this, tomorrow it's that. It could be something so small, but they just pick a fight over it. Most of the time when people fight a lot, it's always that they're not aligned in terms of vision, in terms of value, and that's a very, very big red flag. One, because it's tiring to fight, it drains energy. And then it always shifts blames. So today it's, oh, it's your fault. Tomorrow, oh, it's the other person's fault. So a relationship where there's a lot of fighting is a relationship you need to be very, very cautious about. Again, I'm going to repeat this over and over again. I'll probably just give it as a disclaimer. All the things I'm saying, it doesn't mean that your relationship cannot be saved. It can. You just need to be able to speak to your person, and if you need to bring in a third party, that's fine. All in all, always try and resolve your conflict. Don't even try and carry baggage from one conflict to another. Just be careful in a relationship where you fight a lot. It could be an indicator of something bigger. Don't confuse flaws with red flag. Let me give you a perfect example. Let's say you've decided to go on a date with somebody and then they're late. Is that a red flag or is that a flaw? If you ask me, that's a flaw. It could be they probably don't have, they probably don't know how to keep time. And if they explain to you, that's okay. But what if you've gone on 4 dates with somebody and they're constantly late with no good reason? Is that a red flag or is that a flaw? That is a flaw, a very big one. No, that is a red flag, a very, very big one. That shows somebody, one, doesn't prioritize you. They don't think you're that important for them to be able to make time for you. So, and there are many other examples I could go on and on about, but pretty much be very careful, especially if it's a very bad, consistent behavior. That is a red flag. That is not a flaw. Somebody who has a flaw and acknowledges it, they will always try and improve on that. But somebody who doesn't really care about it, that's a red flag. Again, proceed with caution. Negotiate for love with your body. This goes out to all the young girls. I know, especially right now, we live in an age where people are so open about their sexuality, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually very empowering. However, if you feel you're in a relationship where you feel the need to give your body away just so somebody can love you back, that's a big red flag. For me, that screams run the opposite direction. You really don't have to do that. A person who loves you, and you love them back, they wouldn't force you or put you in a situation where you feel pressure to give yourself up just so you can love. Love is not transactional. You don't need to give one thing to receive another. So if you feel the need to give yourself away just so somebody can love you, walk away. It's not worth it, because in the end you will feel so bad about yourself, and chances are 99.9% it won't work out. You need something more than just body to make a successful relationship. Don't be in a space where you forget yourself. I remember I was in a relationship where being this particular person's girlfriend was everything I wanted. My world revolved around that. I wanted to choose a career path that was about that. I wanted to choose events that, he was always around. I wanted to be where he was, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's very dangerous when the only thing you are striving for in life is to be somebody's partner. To be honest, relationship is a big part of our lives, but it's not everything. You need to be you. You need to know your dreams. You need to pursue your dreams. And you need to be somebody who supports your dreams. If a person is making you feel, and probably they won't even do it directly, you just feel the urge inside of you to just want to be this perfect girlfriend, this perfect boyfriend, and it takes you away from living the rest of your life. That's a huge red flag, because it will drain you. You're constantly giving, and not receiving. And the thing is, there's only one creator in the world, and that is God. Anyone else who tries to mold you to be something else will always fail. They will constantly demand, you need to be this, you need to do this, you need to look like this, you need to be here, you need to go there. You don't want that. So if you're in a space where you've completely forgotten yourself, and one of the greatest indicators is there's a time you just look at yourself and you wonder, am I who I'm meant to be? You need to wake up and you need to do better for yourself, because you deserve to give yourself a chance to chase your dreams, to make them come true, to chase your career, finish school, pursue as many opportunities as possible. Don't be the girl or the guy who's there's nothing else about you except a relationship. There's so much more to life than just that. There's no depth in that. So we've come to the end of my list, and like I said, this does not mean it's over for you in a relationship. No, it just means there are a few things you need to resolve. If you'll be able to work them out, well and good. If not, please proceed with caution. A relationship is a very big deal in our lives, but like I said, it's not everything. So let's follow each other on social media. I will leave all my links in my description box. And lastly, like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. What are you doing watching this video? Please subscribe and comment and tell me anything else that you want to tell me in regards to red flag in the comment section. I will be sure to respond. So until next time, see you guys. Bye.